Alright, back on Cold River Road. Hit the AT again. Good morning. I guess actually kind of good afternoon. It's like 11:30. I'm just doing 4 miles today, just to get to where I was trying to get to yesterday. I really felt like I just needed to have a rest day and take a 0. But decided I didn't really want to take a 0, so I wanted to at least get some kind of mileage in. But I didn't want to overdo it either. Considering just kind of how I was feeling yesterday. And I feel a little bit better. I took an Epsom salt bath last night. I went to bed pretty early and I slept a long time. And I do think that helped a lot. Oh, I think I'm not paying attention. Okay, well that looks. What is the place? All right, let me get out of this forest. I've lost the trail somehow. Okay, I found it. It kind of turned and I kept going straight. Anyway, but I'm back out on the trail, try to get at least caught up. I had it figured for me to get to Jerry by Monday the 26th. I'd have to do, basically starting tomorrow, I would have to do 13.5 miles average every day without zeros or 0 to get there. And it's kind of sucks because in some ways, 13.5, it doesn't sound like it's that bad. Especially like this is supposed to be easier, right? But then I did 14 yesterday with a day pack, basically day pack. And it felt really hard. So I am going to change up my diet a little because I'm for whatever reason, I'm just not hungry enough on trail to where, like I'm eating, like I find it really hard to eat. So I'm just going to have to change up some things to make it to where I can eat, to get the calories in. So I think I'm going to stop trying to do like lunches where I have an actual lunch. I'm just going to carry bars. Those are kind of easier to eat while I'm hiking. And I got to think, I can drink my calories. So I'm going to buy more of the Carnation instant breakfasts, like extras, not just for breakfast, and like have it in a day. I'm also going to get some protein powder. I've been using like the peanut butter powder stuff, but I think if I use a protein powder, because it'll have like extra protein, stuff like that. And I have a veggie powder to give me my vegetables, so I'm using that. But I think I'm going to do that like midday, because I could get like 800 calories just from a drink. So I think I'm going to try that and see if that makes a difference in how I'm feeling. I do think the more miles you're putting on, like your body breaks down. Like I feel like I'm pretty in tune with my body, and I can literally feel my body breaking down. Like I can feel it. But anyway, so hopefully that'll help me. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about the whole 13.5 mile every single day for 2 weeks. I don't know. I come to Kepper Road, I think. Today is a very lovely day. I mean, it's a little cooler, so it's actually only like, I want to say it was like 47 degrees, but the real feel is like 52. So it's a little, so it actually feels a little warmer than the actual temperature. I think part of that is it's really sunny. It definitely would have been a good day to do bigger miles. At least I'm out here doing some miles. As they say, you know, just keep put one step in front of the other and you know, get there. Okay. This is definitely good. It's just that blaze on that tree was a little confusing. Almost looked like it was showing to go a different way. So I'm not gonna lie, you know, one of the things I've done in my videos is keep it real, maybe to my detriment. Since I know a lot of people do not like me keeping it real. And I don't know if it's because they think, and maybe it is, maybe my experience is unique to me. And I would say that not everyone feels the way I feel on their hike. That's very possible. But I definitely talked to a lot of hikers over the course of these months, and they all seem to have a similar disposition on some level to what I'm experiencing as far as, you know, the difficulty and how you feel at times and just stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I do feel really embarrassed right now. And I know that's just my own mindset and what's going through my head on what I believe I should be as a thru hiker. And it's something I'm working through right now, because I guess the one thing I want to be able to do, I mean, I want to have if I'm going to have a purpose, and, you know, in doing these videos, and I know I have some young people following me, and of course my children and my family. Just, you know, I want to inspire people, not so much that, oh, you can go and do, you know, a thru hike 2,200 miles, and it's not even about the thru hike. Like, I think sometimes those of us who are watching thru hikers do a long distance hike, and we start to envision that somehow it can become life changing, and that the trail will change us. It will make us the person we dream of being or something. But I think the reality is it's just a trail. And a long walk can definitely have you thinking through your own personal demons and your own things inside of yourself that could use some work. And one of the things is for me is, you know, comparing myself to others. And I think we all do it, whether we want to admit it or not. Social media, we're in the era of social media where we're inundated with perfect pictures of people or people doing amazing things in their life, and their life just seems to be glorious. Nothing ever bad happens to them. Everything is great. And then we start to compare our life to that and think, what am I missing? And I think a lot of us, and even with YouTube, you know, we start watching a thru hiker and we're like, oh man, how amazing would it be to be out there in the woods every day hiking, and it would just be so amazing, and life would be great. And you're, especially because if you're watching a lot of YouTubers that aren't telling you how hard it is or how difficult it is, you know, all the things that they're going through the day, and they're just showing you the trail, and then they seem very positive and very happy. It is easy to become delusioned to believe that a hike is going to solve your problems, and it doesn't. And just like doing a thru hike and videoing it for YouTube, it's like Instagram and someone putting a picture up of this amazing adventure in life that they're having, and you start to think your life sucks because of it. And that's one of the things I hope that you can see through my eyes, hopefully in some way, is that we have to be grateful for everything in our life. So sometimes when I'm talking about missing my family, it's just because I have that gratitude now of the things I thought were missing in my life that I needed to do a adventurous through hike when I had a great life already. And it's not perfect. It's not perfect every day. Nobody's life is. And it's just like the trail and through hiking. It's not perfect every day, guys. I mean, it's hard. And it's, I know I say that 1,000 times, but I just mean, there's just as much up and downs on a through hike as there is in your regular life. But getting back to my point is that, I find myself comparing myself to others and on this journey on my through hike. And I start comparing how many miles I'm doing a day, how I'm seeing people that I hiked around, several months ago, and now they've finished their hike. Other people about to finish. I don't even think there's any other southbounders behind me, but I don't really know for sure. I know nobody's passed me at this point. And I start to think, I'm so slow. This is taking me so long. I'm probably going to be out here 7 months, 8 months. And I start to feel like I'm not good enough. That I should be doing this trail in 6 months. Heck, I mean, so many people do it in 4 months, 4 or 5 months. And here, I can't even do it in 6. And the thing is, if you look on the ATC website, a through hike is defined as hiking the entire trail in a year or less. A year or less. And yet, somehow, 6 months has become the litmus test to whether or not you're a through hiker. And we start placing all these restrictions on people doing a hike. Oh, if you slack pack, you're not a hiker, through hiker. Oh, if you, whatever. I mean, whatever the things are. And here's the thing. For me, I'm doing this slowly. Part of it on purpose, part of it not on purpose. But I have hiked every inch of this trail. Every inch. And I'll hike every inch of it. And that should be good enough, right? 2,193 miles. When I finish, I'll have hiked. And whether it takes me 8 months, a year, 6 months, whatever it takes you, someone who completes it should never feel less than someone who does it in a shorter time. But that seems to be kind of the trend now, is how fast can you do this hike or how fast can you do a trail. I mean, I thought the whole purpose of hiking, it was just to immerse yourself in nature, and enjoy your surroundings and the peacefulness and the quiet of the forest and the beauty and the sounds of nature that you don't get in city life. But yet it's turned into kind of, oh man, how fast can I do this trail? So it's kind of defeating the whole purpose of what a hike is in my eyes. I'm not knocking anyone who attempts FKTs and things like that. I'm not, because it's human nature sometimes to want to challenge ourselves. But in some ways it feels like some of it's just becoming hey, I did this quick, I beat this person, so I'm a better person because of it. And I just don't think that's what makes us better people. And I think we're becoming a society, because of social media, of trying to one up everybody. And then we look down on those who, aren't doing something as good as the next person. Or we look and we say, oh, I've been watching all these YouTubers who did a through hike and they all went northbound. Or they all went southbound. So that's the way you're supposed to do it. And if you don't do it that way, you're not a through hiker. And anyway, I don't know. I just really I know I'm probably rambling. No, I'm rambling. But I would like to see myself see that I can influence others. That you don't have to be the greatest at everything to be a better person, or to feel accomplished, or to feel good enough. And you got to stop comparing yourself to others. And I say that to myself, but for all you, those of you out there struggling with self-worth, or young people who are watching and, you know, feeling not good enough at times because you see someone, a video or a picture, and you think, you know, wow, they're so much prettier or better or more successful than me. Success is not determined by your looks, by how much money you make, by how many friends you have, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. It's not determined by how much better you are at something than another person. It's by how you feel inside about yourself, and the fact that you try every day just to be a better person by having better character. And that is what I wanted this show to do for me, was to build my character. So maybe that's why I have to be slower and not as fast, because it's helping me see my worth is not in a number, but in who I am. And that I can be myself out here and show you all these vulnerable sides of myself. And I know a lot of y'all don't like me, but there's some freedom to say to myself, I don't care. And it's not because I don't care. I do care. In my heart, I care about everything. But I don't care because it doesn't change how I feel about myself. And if me showing sides of myself that not everybody likes, or talking about things on the trail that people don't want to hear or whatever, then I have to realize that that's something that individual is dealing with inside of their self. That it probably triggers something that bothers them. And it's not really about me. I want to and try to be a positive person. But reality, guys, is we're not always happy. We're not always positive. And that's okay. It's okay to not always be super happy and super positive. And because sometimes when we can allow ourselves to feel negativity, I think is when we can start to really reach deeper inside of ourselves and pull out the things in ourselves that we need to work on. And anyway, I know I'm rambling and I'm not hiking right now. So let me get back to the trail. I'm glad I got to see the fall up here, because I don't know if it'll be fall by the time I get to Virginia. I mean, I still have a couple weeks up north, and I'm hearing that the colors are pretty awesome right now in the Smokies. So I may unfortunately miss fall in Virginia, which I kind of hate, but at least I'm getting to see it here. That's really pretty. There's always these ladders, but it's funny because it's like, well, you can just walk around it. I guess there used to be like barbed wire or something. And I guess they've just taken it down. Property line over there. Oh, look, it's a long daisy. I haven't seen one of these in so long. Oh, you're hanging on for dear life, aren't you? Oh, it's so pretty. Look over here. Oh, it's beautiful. Country road, take me home to a place I belong. Oh, crab apples. I think that's what those are, yeah. There's just an apple. Kind of looks like a crab apple. My grandfather had these in his front yard, and I used to eat them when I was a little girl. And they were delicious. But I don't know for sure if it's crab apple. I'm too afraid to take one and eat it. Oh, look at the colors on those trees. It is very, very pretty. And I reached Beacon Hill. There's this is an FAA signal tower. And I don't know what that is. But federal something, I don't know. Is that like just a cell phone tower? Is that what that means? I'm sure somebody will comment and let me know. You're in traffic again. Here's an overlook of I think it's called Clarendon Gorge. Huh. Can't really see the gorge from here. Just see the road. That's pretty. Huh. The colors are beautiful. So pretty. This part's kind of neat looking. The big rocks. If I can show. Huh, kind of neat. That's rocks. It's been a pretty rocky descent. Slowed me down a lot. I was doing good. Oh well. I almost stepped on the little guy. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to step on you. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. Okay, fine. Alright, I'm almost down to the road. You can kind of see it from here. I think this is 103. Although I thought 103 would be, it was a main road. Maybe this is not it. I thought that was it. I can hear the road from here, but it's not quite there yet. See if I can avoid stepping on any more poor snakes while they're trying to sunbathe. There's a bunch of those little ones, those little, like, I don't know what they are, maybe garter snakes. Yeah, they're cute. Alright, I've made it. I can see the parking lots over there. There's the road. Look, there's a railroad track too. Alright, well, this is going to end it for today. More hiking. So, see y'all tomorrow.